Hey guys, welcome to another Creator Sim video, and today we are going to be doing the 1 base 3 sim challenge. So this challenge, it varies on each person. You can do 4 sims, 5 sims, it all varies to you. But the goal for this challenge is to do the same base. You create one singular base and you make many different types of sims. In my case, I'm going to do 3 sims and I'm going to attempt to make them as different as possible. So let's get into it and see how this goes. So with my first sim, this is going to be a very countryside themed sim. She's going to have a lot of flowers. She's going to have as if she's working on a farm or living on a farm. It's going to be something lovely around that, like cottagecore themed. I struggled with this one a bit because I was trying to figure out the best type of face for her, the best type of makeup for her. Obviously I don't want high glam, especially knowing the fact if she's working on a farm, you don't really see that. So I'm going for as neutral themed as I can without making it too basic and too plain. As you can see, I did struggle a bit finding different makeup styles and everything. In the end, I did find something that I relatively liked to an extent, but it wasn't the best. If I could change it a bit more, I would, but either way, I think she turned out rather nice in the end. For her clothing, I wanted something flowy, I wanted something cute, and as I said, floral, cutesy, something like that. So I was going through shirts and trousers, and honestly none of them really spoke to me. I didn't feel like it suited the style I'm going for, so in the end I did find a dress that looked similar to like a milkmaid dress. For the shoes, I was indecisive whether to go for more sandals or heels. In the end I decided to go for sandals because being that you're living on a farm or working in a farm, you wouldn't really see someone wearing heels unless they're going out. But this is just her basic outfit, so I chose sandals instead. I accessorized her the best I could. I don't have much downloaded as of right now because I had to clear out a load of my custom content recently. But I think I've done the best I could for this sim. I went back through a few things, just checking over, making some slight adjustments just to make sure that everything was up to what I liked and everything was on theme. Honestly, I didn't mind how she turned out in the end, but I definitely think if I could have, I would have changed a bit more. But I think I like it. I think, considering the fact that I never usually go for this type of sim, I think I've done quite a good job on it. Now starting on my second sim, I decided to go for more a paler skin tone with a more edgy theme to her. I wanted it to be slightly alternative, so I decided what's more alternative than black makeup, black hair, bangs, all of that. So I slimmed down her eyebrows a bit. I obviously made her skin tone more pale. I added smoky eyeshadow and more neutral tones. Again, I was a bit indecisive of clothing, makeup and everything. I didn't mind the hair straight away really. I had a feeling that suited her. Same with, say, like some of the makeup, but I was still a bit indecisive whether that looked okay. I tested out some different clothing. I came across a slightly torn striped dress. I don't mind the outfit, it looked okay for what it was either way. I did test out a few different types of clothing. I tried some trousers and whatever, but I didn't like it. After adding the dress, I decided to add some fishnet tights. I made sure that they was a bit more torn and everything. I also added some leg warmers along with some trainers. I then attempted with some accessories, some hats and whatever. None of them looked good, so I just thought, no, I'm not going to do that. And now for sim number 3, I'm wanting more of a woman of colour. I'm wanting her to have golden brown skin. I'm wanting her to stand out from the rest. I'm giving her some thicker eyebrows because honestly it seems to accentuate her features a lot more than thinner eyebrows, so I thought I'll go for something a bit more, you know, thick. I then proceeded to debate which eyelashes I prefer. I was debating either the thinner eyelashes, like the wispy eyelashes, or some sort of like thicker eyelash, but I was thinking the type of makeup I would like to do would be more glam. I wanted it more glittery and everything, so I thought I'll go a bit over the top. I proceeded to go for a bit of a thicker eyelash. I also went for a glittery glam eyeshadow. I then chose a slightly peachy plummy colour for her blush, which I think really stood out on her skin, and I love that. For her hair, I decided I don't want to play it too safe. I want something that is going to scream bold. I want it to be the main focus, including her face. As her outfit, I have decided I'm going to keep her outfit as plain as possible but still stylish. So in the end I did decide on these braids. I then began to start accessorizing the sim. I wanted her to have some form of gold in accessories. I wanted it to match the eyeshadow, but I didn't want it to overpower everything. I added a purple halter top for a pop of colour, as I feel like this outfit is definitely going to be rather plain but still very classy. I then added some black flared trousers. I was debating on a skirt, but I thought I feel like trousers would definitely be the best. I then added some black high heels just to tie everything together, along with some black fingernails. I definitely think these sims turned out amazing, even though I'm not 100% on the first one, but either way they turned out better than I expected. So if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like below and maybe leave a comment of what I should do next. If there's any form of challenges you want to see, feel free to let me know. Thank you, and I'll see you all next time.